What's going on, guys? It's the Experienced Optimist, and I want to talk to you about something I call the pump and dump deception. So if you have to deal with women, I think the pump and dump method is the most prudent. However, I'm seeing a lot of guys on video dying of thirst, asking how exactly one pumps and dumps so many women. The problem I'm seeing is that many of these men are being told that it's easy to pump and dump women. They're being told that you can meet women anywhere at the library, grocery store, grab a quick coffee, take them back to her place or take them back to his place and pump and dump. The problem I have with this is that when men talk about how they're pumping and dumping or dating a lot of women, 9 times out of 10, the women are not attractive and do not have good attitudes. When I was younger, I used to fall for this nonsense all the time. This was because I used to take guys at face value. There would be guys telling me how they're constantly banging women to where their notch count was in the hundreds, and that it was really easy. And I used to take their word for it. I was as naive as Leave It to Beaver. I was that guy who was like, "Oh, really, man? You really had sex with 5 Playboy models in one night? Really? For real? How'd you do that?" I was that guy. It was not until I started investigating the quality of women that these men were sleeping with that I found out that most of the time the women were bottom of the barrel. There's actually one dating coach today that brags about dating over 3 women at a time. But I saw one of his thumbnails and it looked like it was one of the women he was dating. He took a picture with her and she was overweight. She was probably a 4 at best. The fact of the matter is, to pump and dump very attractive women consistently, you have to be where these women are at and you have to have something they want. Now, the easiest by far to have sex with consistent, beautiful women is the high-end pro route, hands down. Ask any businessman, he'll tell you. The women are guaranteed to be hot and they are far less drama. However, many men have an ego problem when it comes to going this route. And to be honest, they like the unnecessary drama of banging 5s and below. So the second best that I've seen, and this is from me, I used to work in the nightclub industry and traveling around, is to be a nightclub promoter. Now, if you're in a place like Miami, New York, and you can be a nightclub promoter, you're good to go. If you can be a nightclub promoter, women will literally throw themselves at you. It is like taking candy from a baby. The third easiest is to be a DJ. It's douchey, I know. But you don't even have to be the best DJ, and girls will throw themselves at you. Actually, let me take that back. One of the best ways to meet hot women consistently is to work for a nightclub/restaurant business in places like Miami and Las Vegas. Places with names like Pure Management. They generally manage both restaurants and nightclubs and a lot of times hotels as well. If you have a business degree, you can become part of that management group. You'll be beating the women off. Now, this is not PUA advice. And at the end, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, there are other ways to meet girls consistently that are hot, but those are the ones that I find to be the easiest. And the reason why it works so well is because it works on the basic premise that women will always whore themselves out to get something they want. Always. Women always want to get into hot nightclubs, so they throw themselves at promoters, nightclub staff, and DJs. The work you have to put in is minimal. Then once you bed these women, simply apply the Black Ram 313 catch and release method. The video is going to be in the description box. If you follow his method, then you're all set. Now, if you do these things, you'll actually be getting hot women rather than the normal riffraff that a lot of guys brag about. However, and this is why I say this is not PUA advice, you will ultimately be making a deal with the devil. When you do this, you will most likely become someone that you do not like. You will start to see women for who they truly are. And you will be surrounded by a ton of douchebag personalities who will do anything to get to the women that you are with. In the end, most learn how frivolous this lifestyle is. Well, the ones who are not consumed by it, that is. And when this happens, the red pill would be right there waiting for you. So if you like this video, give a thumbs up, like, subscribe. You know, I was listening to a producer by the name of eMan67. He said it's not about the money, but the message when it comes to MGTOW information and knowledge. And I said to myself, I believe that's true. So from now on, I'm not going to ask for donations. If you want to donate, it's all good. But just like, subscribe, give a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you later, guys. What's going on?